Oh, poopy. Well, as I recall, life quicks are important and somewhat hard to come by, but Ranger definitely has something I want, doesn't he? He must have something good, or I've stolen it by now. Yield your items to me, giant monster. Did I grind levels? Only once at the beginning of the game. On Dustia, to level 22 or so. And after that you just fight enemies you come across and you'll end up over-leveled the entire game. There's no need to ever grind it. Muramasa! Okay. Second best katana. Why not? As you can see, my strategy is sort of like read guides sometimes and vaguely remember what they say. Like, wasn't there a rare monster here that you had to steal from? And he actually casts Ardor with more, well, Ardor than Behemoth King. I suppose for Behemoth King we were really spread out, but he was dealing with half that much. Okay, not fire. Definitely not fire. Renew? Okay, killing this guy might be a little difficult. This guy is way, way tougher. As I recall, he only has a small chance of spawning, so good/bad luck on that. Hopefully he doesn't just go into Paling and then renew again, but it wouldn't surprise me if he does. Nine-hit combo. Damn. Trophy? Yes. Pharos continues to be tall. Reach of the Damned. What a name. Oh hey, it's the elevator. But it's still not there. How high must we climb on our feet? More messages from your courier. Ignorant child crawling through life on clay below. Like, why do they think that calling me ignorant all the time is going to get me on their side? All that lived and ever shall, by Giravegan's grace to prosper, now and forever. Now and until I blow up your magic rock. It's like these guys haven't even read Tolkien. You know, get it together. The age of the elves has ended. Okay, there is nothing in here except the safe crystal, the elevator, the way we came in, and the way you go out. Well, it's fun to look. The yellow no items light, the water looks really rather unhealthy. Third of 3, thee who crave wealth, return whence you came. Oh, it's a kitty. I wonder if this guy catches mice. Give me your loot. And another storyline boss fight dissolved. like the threshold of sentience. No, threshold of sacrifice, sorry. Never mind. Okay, so I think we can get our items back now. If I can remember which altar to touch. Not that one. Bounds of truth. Pilgrim impelled to heaven's heights, skyward keep your course. In vessel of sky now make your way, reaching this place your worth proven, the path for you shall open. You who call the vessel of sky, who would climb higher still, this vessel's ways now master to ascend. Through ways untrodden, pass but one, through ways then known, move unhindered. So does that mean I can only use the elevator to go to anywhere that I previously called the elevator to? Or does that just mean, you know, sucks to be you, this elevator goes up one floor? Where are we? Reach of the occult. Is it just me or is the tower getting narrower? That one looks smaller. No, they're all the same size. So does that waystone just work? Doesn't look like there's anywhere else to go. Third ascent. So hang on. I'm semi-reliably informed that the circlet is in second ascent, but none of these places have the right name. And I'm pretty sure you don't go through different middle areas if you pick a different thing to remove. Well, you know what? We'll figure it out some other time. It's playing the awesome music right now. This is my favourite music in the game. You who reach this final sphere, no paths herein will you find. The heights you've climbed, their glyphs, these shall be your guide. To seal of night look first. Not easily this realm to pass. Failing twice, punishment you will face. Oh, well, that's good. Okay, so you have colour buttons, and you have to open them in the same order as the colours you've taken so far. So the first thing we took was the Seal of Night, which was... well, I would have to guess it would be black, but was that the right shape? Kind of cruel to jump a memory puzzle on you at this point, but see, that shape looks better. Sigil of Sacrifice. No, that's the wrong sigil, because the Sigil of Sacrifice is the one that takes your items away, or some other thing if you're crazy. Also, there's this path, which doesn't seem to go anywhere. Or is this just the way you'd have to take back if you got lost? Yeah, it can't be open from this side. Okay. The hit we will take. These guys are called Purobolos, which feels odd, almost like a mistranslation, because there really ought to be something in this snake-themed game with the name Ouroboros, the mythical pair of snakes eating their tails, or single snake eating its own tail. The difference is somewhat academic. But I'm pretty sure a bomb wouldn't be appropriate for that, so maybe I just do not know what Purobolos means. A dragon whisker, eh? That's like the second best spear? It's certainly a fine spear. And it is indeed the second best right now, but it doesn't compare even slightly to Zodiac spears, so... Now, was the second sigil green? You know what, I can't for the life of me remember. Is there a second chest sitting there? Or was that just a graphical glitch as I moved? Sometimes there are indeed chests on top of chests, just to confuse you. I guess that was wrong then, since we've gone back to the start. Or is this just... no, this is the second place. Okay, so... I guess if you're not offered the choice, then you're not supposed to be. Now that sigil looks familiar. That one I don't remember. That said, it remains entirely true that I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, I'm somewhere. Oh, I see. We now have 4 sigils of sacrifice corresponding to the different things you could have sacrificed. And so I need the yellow one. Alright, let's see if Shades of Black can do something cool for me. No. What an awful technique. I mean, maybe if you got, like, Scathe out of it a little more often, it'd be fun. Oh, that's why Circlet is. Well, I was reliably misinformed then. It's on a different floor. Okay, so Circlet is a guaranteed weapon as long as you don't... Oh, sorry, armor, as long as you don't equip Diamond Armlet. It has really good magic resist. I think does some other stuff as well. Yeah, a lot of strength. Not a lot in the way of speed, but probably the best Mystic Helm. Anyway, yellow sigil of sacrifice. You who reach this final sphere, through these great gulfs of space, to the undying the final path belongs. Pure brilliance, unseen in distances traversed, untainted by glyph and colour. So find, colourless rock. See, all of these seem to be tainted by glyph and or colour. See, the thing is, when you actually visit places totally cut off from the rest of the world, the animals there are all pitiful compared to animals on more competitive landmasses, except Australia. But like dodos and stuff, they are just completely ineffectual. So it's like Cataract Avis at the edge of the world, it just grown strong, etc. No, at the edge of the world, it would grow completely useless, if at all. I suppose it would explain why they're flightless. Yeah, see. Oh, hey! Man, how is that effect supposed to be noticeable at regular, native resolution on PlayStation 2? It reflects the, characters around it in miniature. Mirror coloured. Now there's a way of being colourless. Oh, hell. And going back to the point about the storyline with the Ocurius, the Espers also fought the Ocuria, didn't they? Because their whole point is, they rose to challenge the gods. This makes you wonder if, like, Sid would become an Esper, or Vayne. Vayne more likely, seeing as he transforms into a giant monster. Okay, so, as you can see, this guy has absolutely massive, claw-like things, and therefore he is indisputably Leo. What the hell? Oh, anyway, most important magic for this fight. Slope hacks a yes. Oh, also maybe I don't want to equip Artemis arrows. Seems like a bad idea. I guess Assassin's arrows. I guess Arme is probably better than Saint. And probably Swill crossblades better. Yeah, he can't hit you with his rock attacks if you're in the air. Makes sense. Actually, I lied before. This is my favourite music. As you can see, Quaketure, very effective spell apart from the fact that it can't hit people under the float effect. I can't believe there isn't a spell that makes you immune to traps and completely immune to an entire element. What a joke of a boss. I guess he looks like a lion, but the giant claw things just scream cancer, and that symbol is atrocious. Doesn't look like anything. Maybe his lore explains why his arms are so terrible. No one makes any comment on this. Alright, so the next Esper fanfrit goes to Volthia and then everything else goes to Ash, I think. No, then Chaos goes to Nine. I think it really matters. This area has the ever-comforting Total Silence music going on.
The din of the mist grows greater.
The Suncrest must be near.
Oddly, there's no visible mist inside the Pharos, usually.
I wonder if she'll really do it. Take revenge against the Empire. I mean, I know how she must feel. It's hard, losing someone you care about.
Something we all got in common.
But you know, no matter how hard we try, we can't change the past. There's nothing that can bring them back. Still,
necromancy.
Sometimes when I close my eyes, I can see them so clearly.
Illusions of the past. You think to have cast them off, only to find them years later, unwearying, unrelenting. The past can bind a man as surely as irons. Cut the true path. But will she?
Now back to the quiet music that was playing in the Cataract, I think. One last message from the ghosts. This tower wrought by hands undying, heaven-bound path. You who master power, wisdom, mist, the tower's secrets are for you, and you alone. Claim them. To heaven's last height you now ascend. Chosen, know now the reason of your choosing.
So this is the Suncrest.
Don't know what the deal with all the spiders' webs is. I guess maybe they're power conduits for all the random bullshit lying around the Cataract.
King Wraithwall stood here. With this sword, he cut the Suncrest and took its power in his hand.
But you're going to use the sword to destroy the Suncrest. Aren't you, Ash?
Don't interrupt me, Vaughn.
Get wrecked, non-character.
Lord Rasler.
You want revenge? You would have me use the stone? You would have me destroy the Empire? Is this my duty? Is this what you want? I cannot.
Why do you hesitate? Take what is yours. The Christ is a blade. It was meant for you. Wield it. Avenge your father. Yes, it was I who wore Barsh's face, who cut down the life of Dalmasca. Lady Ash, your father's murderer is here.
You and Rex!
I slew your king. I slew your country. Do these deeds not demand vengeance? Yes, good. Find your wrath. Take up your sword. Fight, and serve those who died before you.
A Judge Magister there was. 2 years passed. He took in his hand the Midlight Shard, stolen from Nabradia, and used it not knowing what he did. And Nabudis was blown away. Sid ordered this of him, to learn the Nethicite's true power. That man swore never to let such terrible power be used again. He forsook his Judaser's plate and his name.
Judge Zekt.
It's been too long, Gabranth. Reach out your hand, Lady Ash. But remember, that which you must grasp is something beyond revenge, something greater than despair. Something beyond our reach. Try as we might, Gabranth, history's chains bind us too tightly.
No, we cannot escape the past. This man is living proof. What is your past, daughter of Dalmasca? Did you not swear revenge? Do the dead not demand it?
You pay attention to the sword-wielding hut instead of the princess.
Wrestler, my prince, our time was short. Yet I know this. You are not the kind to take base revenge! The wrestler I knew is gone.
You are our saint, Ashelia Banagin. You must use the Nethicite. You must be the one to straighten history's weave.
I am no false saint for you to use.
Ash.
In all Dalmasca's long history, not once did we rely on the Dusk Shard. Our people resolved never to use it, though their need might be dire. That was the Dalmasca I wanted back. To use the stone now would be to betray that. I will destroy the Sun Christ. I will discard the stone.
You claim no need of power? What of your broken kingdom's shame? The dead demand justice!
You're wrong.
Huh?
What would change? I can't help my brother now. My brother's gone. He's dead.
But on my back and in my heart?
Even with power, we cannot
Yeah,
change
that's
what is
right.
past. What is done, is done.
Yet without power, what future can you claim? What good a kingdom you cannot defend?
Then I will defend Queen and Kingdom both.
Defend? You? You who failed Landis and Dalmasca? What can shame hope to keep safe? Your shield is shattered. Your oaths poison those you would protect. Hear me, boss. Do not think killing the Kingslayer will win you back your honor. When you abandoned home and kin, your name was forever stained with blood.
Aye. This stain is mine to bear, but I will bear it willingly, knowing that I did all that I could for hope.
Preen and strut as you like. In the end, we are the same. Bloodthirsting carrion birds. Hellbent on revenge.
Man, we could have killed him much less time than it took to have that long talk.
So you, too, would leave your debts unpaid.
Enough of this! I can bear no more. You disappoint me, Gabranth.
What?
He trusted you. When you bared steel against the princess, you forswore your obligations to your emperor. You shame yourself and make mockery of Lord Lass's trust. You are unfit to serve him as sword or shield, and so I release you from that service. Your presence is neither required nor welcome. Gabranth!
You are only a tool of this Venar.
How quaint. We are allies. The Acuria give men power as a master feeds his dog. It is meant to tame us. How well you've resisted their wile. By turning your back on their stones, you give us free hand to write our own history.
And at what price? Dalmasca's freedom for your nethicite? I shall not suffer you to have it. The Suncrest be damned!
Be sure that it is! For what other purpose do you think you brought us here? But, my lady, I would have you stay your Acurian sword. The Suncrest is glutted with mist, and so precious a thing must not be squandered. Let us use the stone! Finish this for now! Shards of Nephesite, cocoon of the Suncrest, spill forth your mist upon this evil east. Let's see its sky be awash in it, that Bahamut may come and drink his fill. And lo, how brightly burned their lanthorn! Casts it back the shadow of Acurian design, testament that man's history shall be his alone!
You made your Nephesite for this. You mimic the Acuria stone for what? To become a god yourself?
On whose shoulders better to stand than those of the would-be gods? Ah, such high hopes I once had, but you ran, and they with you. Alas, the hour of your return is late. Come, Pharos, revel in the glory of my triumph!
Ah, yeah, he used the name Farron for Volkia. Why isn't he still like glowing Jesus mode?
No pity for me!
Single target, blockable.
the manufactured Nethicite, the fruit of our power and knowledge. See what the Stone of Man is capable of. Witness its power with your own eyes. Unfreed to me!
Easy Aquarius. It's a giant guy with a jug of water. He becomes invincible at this point, so... Oh! Let's try to avoid the floor becoming see-through. Briny Cannonade. Fanford has some of the few water attacks in the game, so it's a good ass book. Maybe we could just have that not happen? How irritating. It looks like it's the shadows or something that's making it happen. I don't know how. Well... Or alternatively, if it's like Gilgamesh, the blackened floor effect will go away if the boss uses a cutscene. Or another cutscene even. Nice Nethicite, bro. S85 Cyclotron.
Wake and die!
And then the Pharos was demolished and everyone died. No, never mind. Jet fuel can't melt steel beams at well. Nethicite can't melt stone pillars, I guess. Goddamn city of fucking pathetic. Oh, yeah, we need to change our gambits back. Everyone's just like, yeah, he's not fire weak, so... Alright. Enough of your tomfoolery, old man. Famford, the darkening cloud.
Let him by, Venar. It is done. How I have enjoyed these 6 years.
The pleasure was all mine.
Was there no other way? Huh. Spend your pity elsewhere. If you are so set on running, hadn't you best be off, fool of a pirate?
Fran? Fran!
The mist burns to bursting. It beats. The cocoon. The Suncrest bursts. You must run as far as you can.
Easy, Fran.
Hadn't you best be off? That's what a sky pirate does. You fly, don't you?
I suppose you'd better hang on then.
Ash! The sword! We had to stop it!
You must quit this place. It's reacting. I've not seen its like before. Nay, never this large. Never such threat impendent. For Nabudis.
Redis! Redis, no!
I, Judge Magister, condemn you to oblivion!
Redis.
Blast the sea, blast the waves. How could he die? He'd been searching for a place to die all along. Satisfied? Realist? We'd be lucky if we earned a not disappointed. Since when are they Vaughn's crew? Alrighty. Oh,
Sid?
We let ourselves inside. The situation is one demanding some haste, you understand?
How did you know where we were?
My little birds, they tell me many, many things. My lady, the war begins now.
Then you were unsuccessful in stopping the Rosarian fleet?
I used a variety of methods. All went according to plan until it came time to request withdrawal of our most devoted generals. In their enthusiasm for war, our great military leaders went behind my back straight to Marquis Sandor's resistance.
The Resistance?
During training, a division of the Resistance ignored their orders and disappeared. They were next found exchanging broadsides with the Imperials over Old Nabralia.
Why would they go there? They were asking to be found.
You misunderstand. Those ships must surely belong to Rosarian Division. They may have joined Ondor's resistance forces as patriots or even mercenaries, but in reality they are regulars of the Rosarian army, under direct command of our war pavilion. This fifth column has invaded Imperial airspace and provoked a response. Unable to abandon them, His Excellency the Marquis was obliged to give his main fleet the order to attack. And the battleground is Dalmasca.
Should this fight drag on, Rosaria will enter the fray. The defense of Dalmasca is their excuse, and we will have a war between empires.
Correct. They will bide their time waiting to strike until the Empire has spent itself against the Marquis, but then he will crush them and the Marquis both between his hands.
Vayne holds the Dusk Shard no longer. His advantage is lost.
Vayne has advantages enough. He stands on higher ground, and my birds tell me he has awoken something quite large. Bahamut, Lord of the Sky. There was a stirring in the mist, in the direction of Ridorana, I am told. Bahamut awoke soon after this.
It is the mist that came before the Christ was undone. It breathed life into this Bahamut. If Rethers had not stopped it when he did, how much more mist might it have drunk? All went according to Dr. Sid's designs.
Yes, the man's last great accomplishment, I fear. And so it falls to me to put an end to the thing.
Vayne commands Bahamut himself?
He comes to Rabanastar.
Then I will defend Dalmasca and stop this Bahamut. This is my charge.
That's our charge, actually.
It's our home. It belongs to us all.
And my charge is to hinder and delay this Rosarian invasion for as long as is possible. I will do what I can. Ah, yes. When this unpleasantness is done, you must come to Rosaria. I will take you to the Amber Vale of Clan Margrace. Such things I will show you. Until then, I will be waiting.
Oh man, his sunglasses have moves. The Imperial Sky Fortress Bahamut is on the attack. If you're wondering whether Bahamut was foreshadowed in any way, It was. There were some guys in old arcades talking about a giant airship that they glimpsed, but unmoving due to being unpowered and stuff. And I think some other stuff as well. Hints of Bahamut being the true final dungeon. Right, so the whole game is unlocked now. There's nowhere you can't go except the destroyed floors of the Ridorana Cataract and other cutscene locations. And there's no lack of hunts to sign on to and so forth, so by my reckoning, well, I think we'll come back tomorrow and finish off some of the high-level hunts. There's plenty enough left to do. Let's see, there's the Pharos Subterra, and oh, this guy got a new rod. Oh, that's the shitty one. Never mind. So, given the lack of pressing concerns, I think that'll be all for today. Tomorrow we'll return with Chaos, Ultima, Zodiac, Shadowseer, whatever random post-game junk we feel like doing. Until then, everyone, it's been a pleasure. Good luck and have fun.